So this is my next 100 card CGC submission. This is going bulk. It's going to cost me a little bit over $13 a card. The over is negligible. You can round it down to 13. But we have Pardon the Dust. We have Mimikyu, Opal, Dusknoir, 2 Victory Cups from Battle Road Spring 2012. The Mega Venusaur EX, both of the Alistairs from Vivid Voltage. We have the Rainbow Rare Leonhardt, 2 of these Ampharos. I really like the design on them. I don't expect a lot of money to come back from them, but I think they'll do decently well. Mewtwo's, the Armored Mewtwo, this one's going up a lot in price. We have this Steelix, which is super off-center. And it's even more so on the front. It's hard to tell with these full art cards. I don't know why that word escaped me. Then we go into a little bit more vintage. We have the Dragonite from Expedition. We have 2 of the Tyranitar non-hollows Expedition. Legendary Collections. This one's beat up. But again, I want to get it slabbed because slab cards 90% of the time will do better than raw cards. Then we have a full set of reverse hollow Squirtle line from Expedition. This is going to look great once slapped up by CGC. A low tab for my wife, Lugia from the Neo series, a unlimited Vaporeon. You'll see some base set 2 in here. I got it in a collection that I bought. And then the W stamp from the Top Deck magazine. Then we go into a little bit more of Mewtwo's. We got 2 Mewtwo's from base. These I'm expecting 6s and 7s on. Anything higher I will be excited for. All these are getting subgrades. Then we have Dratini. I forget, I think it's Plasma Storm, maybe Plasma Freeze, but it's a reverse hollow Blastoise. With the new Platinum and Pearl remakes announced, I thought I'd get some of these graded and just up for auction. We have 2 Suicunes from that same plasma set. Then we have some Dreadnoughts theme decks. We have the base set 2 Mewtwo, and then 3 Expedition Common Pikachus. I don't really have a good price on graded these because I don't see them pop up a lot on the market. Going into a mix of vintage and modern again, we have Jungle Scyther, this Rocket's Dragonite. It's got a few nicks, expecting in like a 6 or a 7. I think the lowest one out of this entire set is going to be that Dark Blastoise from the very beginning. We have this Zarude V, again another super off-centered card. I like grading the off-centered ones because sometimes they can bring a premium if you do them in auction. Then we have 2 Charizards from Hidden Fates, some Venusaurs from the V set box, the V Max, Blastoise and Blastoise V Max. This is Wartortle from that Plasma set. I think that a good card to spec on is going to be that Blastoise and Venusaur box set coming out soon. Mostly because they usually do 1 to 2 print runs of those types of sets and then they're done. And right now that's the only place that card's being released. Some Vivid Voltage cards, Pikachu. Always love grading Pikachus. This is a card that I'm sending in for my own personal collection. I got 11 of these. I'm going to keep the one with the highest grade, but I just love that artwork. I can see it doing well in the future. I'll probably list them up 2 or 3 at a time and just see how the market goes. We have a Ditto from Fossil, Japanese Fossil. Rocket's Mewtwo, which it's called Rocket's Mewtwo and not Team Rocket's Mewtwo. We have Japanese base set Mewtwo and then the Italian Mewtwo. I don't know how I got this, but I'm going to grade it. And it's in pretty decent condition. I mean, for being a 20-plus-year-old card, it has a few little nicks and like one scratch on the hollow, but I'm excited to get that slabbed up. These are cards that I pulled myself or my wife pulled. We have from Team Up? Cosmic Eclipse? No, Team Up. Then from Shiny Star V, this one's going to go into the personal collection, but the rest I'm going to sell. This card has taken off a little bit. It's holding its value around $20. Haven't seen any grade ones come to the market, but with me spending $13 on grading, I'll probably miss the hype from people FOMOing and getting it out into the market super fast. But I can see this card retaining its value for a bit. 1, because it's a female character. 2, it's Eevee. And 3, it's a full art trainer from a pre-allocated set here at the beginning of the year. Again, going into the last bit, we have a Muck that I threw in. He never does that well with prices. He's a bottom tier fossil card, but this one's super clean. I'm excited to get it graded. It only has one nick at this bottom whenever I looked over with the jeweler's loop, but I don't know, probably gonna be a $30 to $50 card at the end of the day. VMAX promo, excited to get this one sleeved up. This is the V promo from Shiny Fates. Getting Japanese and English sets confused. Then we have one of the higher end Venusaurs, Venusaur from Expedition. This is a 1999-2000 Venusaur. Super excited for that. And then we have a good clump of Pikachus. This is the Pikachu from the Collector's Tin, not the 10th anniversary. It's missing the stamp. A E-Reader series reverse. Then we have the holographic Pichu, and then the reverse of the non-holographic rare. One of the rarer reverses, I think. 1999 base set Raichu. Not in the greatest of condition. I mean, it'll probably pull a 5, maybe a 6. But I think the centering's pretty decent. Probably going to get a 9, and I hope that brings everything else up. This is a Gardevoir, really clean reverse holo from EX Ruby and Sapphire. I think the EX series are going to be the next set that take off. At least I hope. Looking at market trends and everything, I think that's where a lot of collectors that can't afford base set anymore are going to go. And this one, fan favorite, Gardevoir, really clean reverse holo. This thing could get scratched super easily. Then Shiny Kabutops. One of the few cards with the 3-star rarity. All the shinies from the Neo set had that 3-star rarity. This one's beaten up, a little bit better than the Dark Blastoise, but again, not going to get a high grade. But getting it encapsulated saves me the trouble from ever hurting it again. We have a promo set from the Wizards of the Coast era. This is a 1999-2000 Pikachu. Last one that I saw in auction went for a few $100s. I'm excited for it, with the exception that it has a pretty good nick down here in the corner. Other than that, it looks super clean, and I got this one for free as a gift from a friend. It's scratched to hell on the front. You can't see it in the light. Maybe a little bit, but it is super scratched. I'm excited to get it graded because, again, Pikachu always does well. And then the last one is this gold Oranguru. Nothing too special about that. Pulled it out, thought it had decent centering. It's a little bit heavy on the right side. Back of it looks super clean besides all the dog hair. A little bit heavy on the off centering. But these cards are going to go up. Might take a while for it to eventually rise in price, but again, I grade what I like and I worry about the money second. But that's it. I will update y'all whenever I get the submissions back. None of the submissions I've done a video for have come back yet, but wherever they do, y'all can expect an unboxing video. Other than that, thank you. Goodbye.